You ever see these guys? The Steelers Dynasty podcast. What morons. Bubba is funny, but that Shane guy's a simpleton. Jamie, pull that clip up. Yeah, the Steelers Dynasty one. Can you believe these dumb Steelers? Fans, watch this crap. Yeah, that's it. Look at these two. Wow. You're watching the Steelers Dynasty podcast with Bubba and Shane. These guys are morons, really dumb, funny, but dumb.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition, actually, the 75th edition of the Steelers Dynasty podcast on Wednesday night. So hats off to all you guys that are watching, coming in the comments, this and that. We got a big show tonight because we're going to talk smack on Cleveland Browns, and we can't do that without my special co-host as always. He is the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Mafia. He is my co-host for Steelers Dynasty podcast, and he comes on to Triple B Experience to give his pulp culture knowledge. He is special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
Hey, guys. I'll turn my light over here a little closer.
I tell you what, man, before we get started, okay, and we were talking a little bit about this, off camera in the green room. Like, I'm going to give a big shout out to everybody that was watching the I'm not going to swear right now, the AFC North round tree, who come in and supported Mark, because Mark was getting, the guy from Cleveland, Big Head Todd, was actually just enticing Mark, and I think he was like rage baiting him or clickbait baiting him, saying that he wasn't a Steeler fan. Yeah. And everybody that's in the chat, everybody that would come on, I talked to Mark after. Mark wants to thank everybody that showed up and supported him. And I'm going to go off. I'm going to go off on a tangent myself, because Shane, they had some lady who was a Steeler fan who's like, well, maybe we need a Steeler fan from Pittsburgh. This, because he's from us. He's not around here. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the fuck? Well,
that woman's probably not been out of has not crossed the river. She's probably not even been south of, or she's from the South Hills, never been north of the.
Well, the thing was they, zim, zip, zip, zippy day, whatever. I get them all confused. They're all Z's, zebra, Zorro, whatever. He was like, well, maybe next week, maybe we'll get Bubba on there, and because he came last time, and Mark's like, look, man, I was in the air flying for 25 hours from Ireland. It's like something at 1 o'clock in the morning. You're telling me I'm not a goddamn fucking shut the fuck up. Like unreal. And I know he was just trying to do that, but look, and I told Mark, I go, Mark, he's a Steeler fan, dude. We've seen it in Pittsburgh. He flew over, hung out with us in McFadden's. He's coming over. He flew to, Ireland. He's flown over Christmas time for the Steelers Chiefs game.
Yeah.
He's coming over for the draft. Like, if anybody says he's not a Steeler fan, I got a bone to pick with you, and you really don't understand.
He's put his money where his mouth is, I guess you could say, so he can talk the talk, because he's wrote the checks. He's paying his dues literally, like by not just driving. It's not like he's going, I got to go in downtown an hour. He's literally getting on a flight, going back in time, going 22, 25 hours on a flight. It's rage baiting. They know how to push his buttons. That kind of gets him. He's going to cry some black and gold tears for sure.
Well, I was fired up on the goddamn the stepper, whatever the hell it was. And I was writing and trying to text at the same time. And I know Devil and George, everybody was in the thing, it was like a black and gold blanket right in that fucking, like, none of those motherfuckers got anything to talk about. Like, I mean, it was a wave of black and gold in there. And at least the host this week was a lot better than a douchebag last week. Like, he wasn't very good. You know, Z-Bot actually asked Mark a lot more. And I was like, you know, but I just wanted to say, first and foremost, Mark from Steelers Nation, Australia, is one of the biggest Steelers. And then Zimmy Bot Zay or whatever is like, oh, Mark, this is the first time you ever wore a Steeler jersey. And I'm like, oh, Jesus God, here we go. You know, yeah, he paid all that money. You know what I mean? And look, Mark has been a supporter since the 2000s.
Yeah.
He's traveled to watch Steeler games, and some Steeler fans sat in their house. So, but I just want to give a big shout out to Mark. We support you. And if I hear anybody saying he's not a Steeler fan, they're going to hear it from me. I don't care if it's a female. I don't care if it's a male. I don't care if they've been Steeler fans for 50 years. Mark spends his money and watches the Steelers abroad, and he's done that more than some people because they can't get out of their mom's basement. Just saying.
That's right.
And speaking of who we're playing, oh, there he is right there. Like, dude, get some sleep.
We're just talking about you. Go back to bed.
You know.
Burns. Put Burns' chat up.
What? Yep. That's coming from Burns.
Put in fam. The one above it's pretty funny.
Wait, what?
Fame net worth. Bubba, help me. I'm stuck in the fire.
I'm not your stepdad there. Who is that? Is that Willis? Is that Gary Coleman?
I don't know.
I have a stepdaughters, don't have a step kid. Don't have a step.
That's not Gary Coleman. That's that guy's. That's Fame net worth.
Oh,
childhood pitcher.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm not your stepdad. I mean, if I got to claim you on my taxes, I will. I mean, you know, he's trying to get some sleep. It's 3 a.m.
Go to bed.
So, like, yeah. And we do appreciate Mark. We do shows with him on Tuesday. I mean, hey, look, man, we're part of this community chat, this Steelers community chat, where I'm telling you, they got the Steelers terrible towels and took over that chat tonight. I mean, it's just something.
Now, it was probably, here's the thing, chat. It was probably like 95% positive Mark people, like loving on.
Oh, it was, well, except for that one Steeler fan that I was going off on. That lady, I go, look, he's a Steeler fan. Now get off his wanka.
Right.
You know? And they were just, like you said, the comments set me off from Zippy Zay, Zippy D, you know. Well, Shador Burns can warm up all he wants. But I'm all in. I just listened to Aaron Rodgers' interview, and I tell you right now, I love how Aaron Rodgers is talking to the Pittsburgh media. Have you checked any of his interviews out with the media, Shane?
They're fantastic. And even naysayers like Colin Cowherd and all those guys that were negative on him, thought he was going to be a distraction, came out on their show and said, listen, I was wrong. He has not been a distraction. He's actually been a help to the locker room and really kind of brought this team together. So crazy.
Yeah. Well,
it was wrong. I said this would be just clickbait. We would have all kinds of, it'd just be great as podcasters to have the nuttiness. It hasn't been nutty. It's been chill.
He's been very, very, very professional. He's given a lot of those younger guys, like he even said that he'd like to throw one to Spencer Anderson. He said Spencer Anderson got some great hands. You know what I mean? So are they working out something like that, as an eligible receiver? Mm-hmm. Ooh, maybe he just threw a little bit out there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I was checking out some stats, guys. And like everybody's been talking about this Cleveland Browns defense. Okay. Shane, take a guess where the Cleveland Browns red zone defense is at.
With Myles Garrett, you'd think they'd be in the top third, probably. But I'm probably wrong since you're asking me. So I would say bottom third.
You're
give me the number. I don't know the number.
Last place The Browns red zone defense is in last place. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense is in half the, a little bit middle of the thing. Now, look, the Cleveland Browns got their rush, they're averaging probably 75, 80 yards per game. Okay. Now the Steelers right now are averaging a little bit over 122 average. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in the middle and towards the end of, now I'm just looking at that defense of the red zone defense. Because what's saying is everybody's, no offense, everybody's going down on the Cleveland Browns and fucking scoring. Like, you get a score, you get a score, you get a score. So who cares how the defense, they're not as good, and I don't care. Myles Garrett last 2 games had nothing. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy, Shane. I took some medication. I don't know why I'm stuffy. I don't know. But no, I'm good. I'll just honk it out. I'll spit it out of Cleveland. I'll spit it out of Cleveland Brownie fan, like Hawk Pooey. Hawk Pooey.
Now, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
I just pulled up this article.
That's fun.
And
thanks, Don.
It just came out 15 hours ago. It says Odell Beckham Jr. named Steelers as the team he'd like to join.
No. Well, can Aaron Rodgers make Odell a player? Because he can. I seen some articles about the Tennessee Titans number 1 pick from a couple years ago, that Burks. They might be wavering him. He was a number 1 pick, an 18th pick in a number 1 round. They're not trading for me. There's no way. Yeah, I just think when we got a bye, we're coming back healthy. Joey Porter Jr. will see some time. He's been practicing. Highsmith is back. Jaylen Warren is back.
Herbig's playing like a stud. You talked about that last night.
Yeah, and Mr. Steeler says no Beckham.
No Del Beckham. No deal,
yeah.
no deal.
And Devil says these next 2 games are crucial, and I agree with them because it could put us on a higher pedestal. So when Mark goes to the Knights in a Roundtree show, he can actually, he's like, look, we're 5-1, but you got to take and DK Metcalf also talked to reporters, and they wanted to talk about games besides this week. He's like, look, I take 1 game at a time.
Yeah.
That's what we need to see. And Burns, you are right. They're going to use a lot of Washington and Spencer on that line. That's how they're going to do it. And they did a great job in Minnesota. So that's what we're going to see. And with Jaylen Warren back, we're going to see some explosive speed.
Yeah, putting an extra big body up there instead of splitting someone out.
Yeah, and
gives those offensive linemen a little bit of help.
Right. Hey, there's receivers out there that I wish we would have got. I wish we would have got Cooper Kupp or, Devontae Adams. I mean, look, man, Devontae's playing good with the Rams. He played good last week. We are. It's going to run through Pittsburgh. Like, people are going to say the Steelers are going to have a little bit of shake and bake, and, you're going to have that typical Tomlin, whatever, a couple games here and there. But I don't think so. I think the Seattle game, I wanted us to win. We didn't. That was the game right now that I think we can choose our own destiny. I'm not afraid of the Packers. I'm not afraid of, now they got Joe Flacco is playing now with Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You guys can hate on Joe Flacco.
I'm going to hate on him.
He took a flight, flew coach, landed in Cincinnati, put his shit on. He's getting ready to play against the Green Bay Packers. Good on him.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. I didn't care. I mean, he was a second. Look, he was sitting behind Dylan. Now, like Burns said, Shador is going to be second. Shador is probably going to be whatever. That team is in disarray.
Oh, yeah. If Shador comes in, that would be for podcasters, especially if he shits the bed as Steelers podcaster.
I'll fucking rip on him. I'll rip on him because I didn't want him drafted at all. I'll be eating a Shador barbecue sandwich.
I'll be full on Shador content, man.
Afton, thanks for joining us, Afton. Set to destroy from Cincinnati from within, like
Taco Bell does the bathrooms, right?
Well, that too, but also like how I'm thinking of a TV show or somebody like Benedict Arnold or something. That wasn't a TV show. That's a little history.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a chance. I mean, he's got some offensive weapons. We'll see them next week. But realistically, the Cleveland Browns do not have any offensive weapons except that rookie running back and the tight end. He's okay. He's okay. I just think that Vikings were still messed up. They were hurt a little bit, but also too, Cleveland had to go over there to London. They lose thanks to Jordan Addison's last touchdown, which he didn't get the week before, thank God. And sometimes it's all about luck too. And it's nice to be lucky and running hot right now. Steelers are running hot, Oh, Gar says, Shane, what would be the over and under of seeing Sanders?
Over the next couple games, I would say pretty good. But this next game, I think Dylan's gonna. I don't know.
Burns says he'll be the real deal.
I would say there's probably. I wouldn't even give you over and under. I'd say there's probably a 15% chance.
And the running back will be a problem. And Afton said it last week. And she says, "Hi, Burns. I think the Steelers defense knocks out Dylan, and I think we see fucking Sanders in like the fourth quarter. I think we see him at home, and then he's going to get his taste, and we're just going to just devour him just the same." Yeah, and Dawn says, "Yeah, I mean, Watson's coming back, but look, this team is just ready to build that new stadium and whatever, because but also too, their history is not very good. Like, let's look at it this way: the history of the Cleveland Browns, right? Not good, not good in the Super Bowl era. They talk about us not bringing our Super Bowl trophies from the 70s. Well, we're not talking Otto Graham right now and James, Jimmy Brown. Okay, we're not talking that. We're talking Super Bowl era. Because yes, before the Super Bowl era, the Steelers were non-existent. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that was the Kenny Pickett was terrible. So they haven't done anything in 50. What thing since 68, 67 has the Browns, what has the Browns done since 67? 1967.
I'm just going to go back 50 years.
What have they won?
So they've been around for 77 seasons. Okay. They've have 563 wins, 551 losses in those 77 years, and 14 ties.
Okay.
Playoff record is not very good. 17 wins, 22 losses.
Okay.
Super Bowl appearances. Big zero,
okay.
Bubba.
Zero.
Championships won. This is kind of iffy, but 8, they say.
The 8, that was before the Super Bowl.
They're known for all-time scorers Lou Groza and their all-time rushers Jim Brown.
Well, of course.
So, they have not been a winning program since Paul Brown himself was the coach.
So, what are they cheering for? What do they got to cheer? Nothing. Like, when you think of a Cleveland Browns player, who do you think of? Like,
I think it's like a 14-year-old.
Before, I'm not talking guys in the chat. I'm not talking Jim Brown. I'm thinking Jim Brown for a Cleveland guy. But, during the Super Bowl era, what name? You can't even get a top 10 fucking Cleveland team. You can't.
Mack and Viner, yeah. Brian Burns is right.
They're all scrap.
Yeah.
Those guys they're not one of those fucking guys. Ozzie Newsome, he's the only Hall of Famer, I think, right?
Ozzie Newsome and Brian Sipe. No, Brian Sipe is
Sipe ain't no Hall of Famer.
No, Ozzie
No.
Newsome is.
That was Sam Retigiano's team or whatever. They were called the Cardiac Kids, if I remember correctly, when I was a little kid.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like what their record was the past few years.
Okay.
I'm looking it up right now.
One of the lawyers I follow lives in Cleveland, and he's a fan.
They finished third in their division in 2025, fourth in 2024, second in their division in 2023, fourth in their division.
Now it's a bash show, Cleveland Browns.
So basically, from 2014 or 2011. Oh my gosh, going back. I'm going to share this with all you guys. So
okay, you share it.
And then I'll pull it up. You guys, instead of me reading it off like
and also too, they fucked up getting rid of fucking Baker Mayfield. Like look, they beat us in the playoffs. Okay, yeah. That was the hike over Ben's head, and that was a debacle in the first quarter. Okay. I mean, and Mark's look at that. 41 quarterbacks. We haven't had 41 quarterbacks in our whole goddamn existence.
So here's what I was showing everybody. Since 2003, every year from 2003 until 2017, except for 2 years, they finished 4 out of 4 in the conference.
Well, what do they got to cheer about? Like, and we are not going down that path of like, oh, like it's just, yeah. They haven't won anything.
1989 was the last time they finished first in the division, and they lost the conference championship.
Well, last year,
88, they've lost their division right here. They lost the division conference championship in the 80s. They couldn't even win that.
Oh, well, that was terrible. That playoff game was the Pittsburgh. Look, I think they played them twice in the playoffs. I think they're 1-1. The Steelers are 1-1. Steelers' greatest comeback ever in playoff history was against the Cleveland Browns. Chris Matufala. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy.
Thank you.
But thank you. God bless you. But like this game Sunday, I mean, it's at home. And if you guys got tickets, man, go to the terrible tailgate party. $50 all you can eat and drink. You can't pass that up, man. You can go to Sheets and spend $50 for a goddamn hoagie and stuff. But the place will be rocking. I don't know what the weather's going to be. I mean, it's going to be. Oh, Joe DiNardo.
Joe DiNardo here. Sunday, 64 degrees, chance of showers.
Running the ball, and I think. Now let me ask you a question. Aaron Rodgers, he's got the quickest release, and he's going to use that release come Sunday. You think?
Uncle Rico, baby, that's exactly what he's doing.
I'll fly over if I want. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Dawn's got something. Let's see. But Bubba, it's not what you have done. It's what you're doing this year as a cheering for your team. No,
JFK, Dawn JFK, Carl. It's not what you have done.
Oh, gotcha. Not what you can do for your team, but what your team can do for you. And if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, your team has not done anything.
Yeah. When I was on PT Boat 109 back in the World War II.
Hey, Bubba, got this Gumbo Brown shrimp boat. Got me some shrimp. Hey, Mark, good night, brother. You got to get some sleep, man. He's got to get up at 7. It's like 3:30 already. But, oh, man.
This makes me, I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I tell you what.
This is not your,
Wait,
here we go. What's this? We're not. I'm glad. Haha. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice corduroy hoodie coat back there. That's something.
Browns, boys and girls.
I don't know. Do you know this one? What quarterback receiver combo has 2 97-yard touchdowns in Steeler history? I'd say one. I know of one. I know of
Randall L.
Terry Bradshaw and with Mark Malone.
Oh, okay.
But also too, would it be Juju and Ben?
Ooh, Juju and Ben. Chat, hit us up. What do you think?
Devil says it's Ben and Juju. Pittsburgh Toddy said it's Ben and Juju against Detroit and Denver. See, I know Malone and Bradshaw. That was like 90.
Mm-hmm.
That's old stuff. Sorry. Yeah, I do remember. I do remember the Juju one. That was pretty good. And Juju had a great season for us because they were, they had AB. So what do you think Sunday has to be done in the marquee matchup? First AFC North matchup, but Aaron Rodgers against Cleveland Browns in the AFC North playing for him because he played him before. I believe he's 3-0 against Cleveland, I believe. What do you see? What matchup are you looking forward to come Sunday?
The question mark for me is the defensive line. Can they stop the run?
Okay.
We know the Steelers get that pressure at the edge. Can they keep contained on Dylan Gabriel? Then let those defensive backs do what they do. Maybe get a coverage sack, which will allow Herbig, TJ, and company to maybe get up there and put the new starting quarterback, not the old starting guy, on his backside. I think it's going to be a good day for the Steelers.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking that Malone was a receiver back then for a little bit too. I'm wrong. I'm not always right.
That's a trivia question.
Yeah, they got it right. I got it wrong. I said Bradshaw and Malone because they were both quarterbacks. And Dawn said yes, it was Big Ben and Juju. I thought I knew Ben and Juju one time. I forgot about the second time.
I thought it was a trick question. That's why I was thinking of maybe a quarterback that played receiver.
Well, Malone did play quarterback, play receiver.
Yeah,
that's why
Randall L. He didn't play quarterback, but he had that pass in the
right. But it was not a 90.
College.
They said 297 yarders. I think Malone's was 90, so that would have X'd that out, and it was a quarterback receiver, not a quarterback. You know what I mean?
That's good one, Don.
Yeah, Dawn. He stumped the. Well, we're not. He stumped the panel. Stumped the chumps. Yeah. But okay, so you want the defensive line to stop the run, which I agree with you on that too. What else do you want to see? What other key? Because you said it's going to be raining, so field position is going to be very viable for Sunday.
Well, I don't think the rain will affect them too much. It said drizzles.
Drizzles, okay.
Drizzle shits. Let's see what it says. I'm reading exactly.
I believe, Dawn, we're going to do the greatest Steeler on the membership thing. We're going to do the contest to get the
I'll explain it. I'll explain it again. So we'll have every Steeler that we have on our list of top 100. We'll pick the top 32 or the top 64, and then we'll do like the March Madness, but we'll have them compete. And then you vote and tell me if it's Juju Smith or AB. That's just an example. They won't even be at the same position. Who do you like better? Who do you think's a better Steeler?
Who's the best Steeler ever? Like Afton said, the GOAT Steeler bracket.
The GOAT bracket.
Yeah.
Those people will move on based off of your votes in the chat. So and then we'll tally them up, and then this will be over probably a couple podcasts. We'll do one bracket and then another bracket.
Yep. Yep, because we're trying to think of we are trying to do like membership stuff for the members and stuff like that. And then Dawn said he has 3 keys: ball control, our special teams, which our special teams is mediocre, like lukewarm on the returns and stuff like that. Like I do see the Steelers special teams like maybe a block punt or something like that. But as a return, it's been very lukewarm and pressure on a quarterback. Because I said on one of the 2 shows we did this week already that TJ Watt, I believe TJ Watt's going to have over 2 sacks.
That we did the over and under, and that was what we're talking about. So,
well, he's got to get voted in. That's the thing. Yeah. We got whoever's the winner has to be voted in by you guys.
Polamalu for me too. I mean, that's a strong one.
Yeah, and then I just thought of this as another one: the greatest Steeler teams by votes.
We'll do teams. We'll do years. Now we'll be like we'll probably do. How many years we'll do? We'll probably do. There are teams that were good that didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Yeah. They might still be a better team than that Super Bowl team.
No, Burns. No. These are 2 games that we need.
Brian, my thoughts exactly. I'm concerned about that, but I hope it doesn't happen.
Well, Afton said Stincy now because of Joe Flacco, because Joe Flacco, just all you got to do is air it out to Chase and Higgins.
He knows exactly how to.
But also, too, their offensive line is very terrible. So we shall see and go from there. And third, look, let's take this game and then worry about next week. But also, too, the Cleveland Browns. The line is
bad. It's probably one of the worst.
Every squirrel.
Melania, how bad they were.
Every squirrel finds a nut. Terrible. Every guy hooked up with a good-looking girl one time, and every unattractive lady is always hooked up with a good-looking guy. It happens one time in their life. Something happens. The universes are lined up.
Swamp donkey quota, the equation, swamp donkey equation.
Yeah, something like that. When you're late at night when you got to bite your arm off and you got to run out the door. Like it happens. Like
you wake up, you have a yin's gathering. You're like, oh,
yeah.
Those fatty ices and icy lights.
Yeah, I mean it happens, and Cleveland's been doing that. And look, we just have to be dedicated, and we just have to see, what happens come Sunday. Dawn
guys
said,
have to vote.
Would these stats make you greatest Steeler?
Oh wow,
that's a good one. That's great stats.
Was that Rod Woodson? Is that Rod Woodson?
None is worth because Le'Veon Bell wore his jersey, so it's not Woodson.
Since he wore his jersey number since he retired, it's not his jersey was retired. It's just saying that Don wore his jersey all the time until he was retired.
And none has wore his jersey number since he retired.
That's Jack Lambert.
No, that's Jack Lambert's the best.
Who is that Steeler that you're talking about with the 28 interception? It has to be Rod Woodson.
Dawn says Lambert.
Okay, Lambert. Wow, I hit a lot of interceptions. Damn.
Oh, he did. He had one in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that one's going to be very difficult because it all depends on who they go against. I mean, could you have the thing about Bradshaw and Ben? And someone had to vote.
That's going to probably happen.
It's the vote. Yeah,
you got to vote, and I think where most fans are going to go just because they're younger. I know who I'm going to pick, and it's not going to be popular. I'm going to go Bradshaw.
If it's that too, I would probably take Bradshaw too.
Really, Bubba?
Yeah, because Bradshaw won 4 Super Bowls.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
I mean, I love Ben, but I love Bradshaw. I love Brad. I mean, I always love Bradshaw.
Now, here's the thing: if you're just talking about ability, I think Ben was a better quarterback.
Yeah, but also too, the times were different. The offenses, the defenses were different. Ben had to go against 300-pound defensive linemen when Bradshaw went against maybe 250. I mean, Jack Lambert was 210, 215 when he played football.
Yeah. So Afton, I'll give you the results of the MRI here later in the show.
Ooh, it was gruesome.
I'll just do it now. So I'll show you the picture.
Oh.
Let's see if I pull it up.
And this is from his son's injury playing football.
Okay. I mean, I got to take my filter off. So
yeah, you got to go back. Bye. Rogers' neighborhood's gone for Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
Let it focus.
Yep, there it is.
You guys see that area that's all like looks like a spider web?
The whiteness.
See it right there? Right there. That's okay. So that's a tear. He played a whole quarter and a half with a tear and caught a couple balls. Running. That's a quad that just tore. So that's crazy. So that's next level. Hopefully he's not like going to be a serial killer or something, because that's like some pain.
Your kid can handle pain. He can handle pain because some people can't.
He can handle pain. But yeah, quad tear.
Okay.
Had a big 30-yard reception with quad tear.
That's pretty good. So let me ask you a question, Shane, and I'll ask the chat. He's a stoic fella. Ham was 59.
Yeah.
So
no, they're not going to.
Let me go positions, and you tell me which position, which team has a better position.
Okay.
The Cleveland Browns running back or the Steelers running back position?
Browns running back.
Browns. Okay. Well, we're going to know. I mean, the quarterback one's an obvious one, so I'm not even going to ask that.
Yeah.
Okay. The Cleveland Browns receiving core versus the Steelers receiving core.
DK all the way.
Taking the Steelers receiving core over the Browns. Okay. The tight ends department of the Cleveland Browns or the Steelers, which one's better?
Oh, it's the Steelers.
Okay, we got DK. Faces 8 in the box and 47% of the time still balls out. Ooh, okay. I think Afton took both Steelers on receivers and tight ends. Browns receivers wear oven mitts. So, okay. Steelers offensive line or Cleveland Browns offensive line? Who has the better? Browns line? Okay. Kicker. Not by much. Kicker.
Pause all day. Kicker.
Okay.
Pause.
Good. Okay. I was hoping you would take that.
That was a trick question.
Okay. I'll just go with our special teams versus the Browns special teams.
It's a wash. I don't really know what their special teams are like.
Okay. And I was you're probably gonna say this. Okay, Burns, I'll say it. Coach
Tomlin.
Okay, because Burns said the other one, just to be a dumb smart
ass. Just being smart ass.
Craig says don't underestimate Gainwell because he knows, being an Eagles fan, he knows. Outside of K and P, Browns. Okay. Cleveland Browns defensive line versus the Steelers defensive line.
I don't know. Ours has been pretty suspect. I don't know. I
Joe, what's this? Jose. Man, you're on the wrong podcast.
Go Browns.
You're on the wrong podcast, brother.
That's all right. We'd love to have you.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
So
Jose, since you're in here, tell us why. Why, Jose, do you think you could beat the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Want to hear it? Yeah.
We want to hear it. Write it in the chat. But we appreciate you coming on. Dawn says the The Browns have a good D line.
Yeah, I would have to.
I'm gonna take. I'll take Cleveland's D line.
Browns D line.
Okay,
both lines the Browns have. Do you want to go defensive backfield? I take the Steelers all day.
You'll take the Steelers backfield over the Cleveland Browns backfield.
Yeah.
Okay. I know they have that Ward guy, but also too without Ramsey playing. And our pass defense is really, 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 they're very suspect.
Yeah, Miles is an outside linebacker, so
he's taking Miles.
That's not. Hey, take Miles. He's good.
Okay, and Burns says they have the better coach. I don't think so. I think that Tomlin is the better coach. I think good old Kevin is warming out his welcome. I think, but what I don't know because I don't follow the Cleveland Browns. We only pay attention to them when they play the Steelers. Like this is not your typical X and O NFL. I mean, it's not your NFL like football podcast. We are just
head down in the freezer section at Giant Eagle.
Yeah,
table towels, and then when the Steelers play, we stick it out. And that's just we don't rub line.
Yeah. So, because I think the Steelers have got better linebackers than the Cleveland Browns, and I don't know. I think coming off the bye, I think Tomlin is like, what is he, 20?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me.
25 and 6 off the bye.
Yeah, I would be concerned for the Steelers if they were coming off a rough win or a rough loss or short week. But no.
Well, they had the. Cleveland had to go over to London, had to travel back to America. Right. That's a lot of jet lag.
Uphill
trying to get, and we didn't have to do that. So that's hard for any team to do that.
Yep. Shovel snow to get the mailbox.
You can shovel the snow to get the mailbox. Well, sometimes you got to walk. You walk through the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, we are going to run over you guys Sunday.
That might happen because they have a good running back. So,
well, it's at home. You never know. People were frowning upon the Steelers defense. It's going to just, it's slowly coming to form. It's like, this is crazy. And Jose's like, F you, Bubba. It's like a Terminator, like, the liquid form Terminator. It's coming off the track. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense will come up with a big play, Jose, because look, that rookie quarterback is going against the Steelers defense, and Mike Tomlin against rookie quarterbacks it's undeniably true. Okay. Just a rookie quarterback, second start, coming into Pittsburgh, coming into hostile territory. Yes, they're going to run the ball.
Now, Jose, I'm going to ask you, do you think Shedeur Sanders is going to play any?
Yeah, I said this before. I think he gets in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Mr. Steelers fan, you're right.
But I mean, Kevin playing Sade. Okay. Not yet, he says.
No,
I think he comes in because I think a huge sack. Look, TJ Watt's good fumble or Herbig. Herbig has been very, very strong. Somebody's going to get a healthy strong. Somebody's going to get a big turnover on Pittsburgh, and it's going to put Cleveland in that debacle area. And that's just the way it is.
Nah, I'll tell you what.
Hey, he's God bless him. He's coming into our chat and our community and stuff, and we appreciate him
because his glasses match the brown rim of his hat. It's not like he's got the amber glasses.
He's come in. He's coming into a Steeler podcast, even though we're the most unorthodox Steeler podcast you've ever heard of.
Grande, big balls.
Yeah, that's big kahunas.
Big
kahunas.
Okay.
We have to dominate the Browns. Don't let up. Yes, I agree with that.
And this is getting the cart ahead of the horse. But since we talked about Flacco, I'm going to bring him up again.
Okay. I can't believe they traded him though.
With Flacco he didn't even leave the state.
No, he's probably still in the same apartment.
He probably just staying at a hotel, Euro Suites or something like that.
Right.
Do you think the Steelers are going to win both games against Cincinnati, or are they going to split them?
I'm you know me, I'm a diehard. I don't ever take us to lose. Look, when we did our picks in before preseason, and I said the game they're going to lose was Thursday night. I don't see that now, and I said that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I had them losing. I had them losing to Cincinnati once.
I can't pick them to win every game as much as I like to. I mean, they're like, oh, geez, Bubba, do you ever pick them to lose? No, I never pick them to lose. I'm not happy when they do lose. I will pick them. I will pick the Steelers no matter what. It doesn't matter when our run defense is in the middle of the pack and our pass defense is fucking number 32. I'm still picking the Pittsburgh Steelers no matter what. That's
mine. I think they split. One now with Flacco there. The Thursday, the curse of Thursday night. If they can beat
you lose before you underestimate. Well, we have a habit sometimes of underestimating our opponents. We did that last year a couple times. We did that a couple years before. We do it all the time.
Playoff game. Tebow. Playoff game.
That was bad. Against these Browns, we had that playoff game, and Baker Mayfield. I mean, I never got rid of him. I like Baker. I really do. I wish he was a Steeler, but hey, we have Aaron Rodgers.
Have you watched Chad Powers?
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Dawn. Yeah, That's why I'm never gonna. He's being respectful and we're being respectful.
No, we love it. Like, great.
Yeah, I mean and the thing about it is he's a fan, so he would be like, hey, look, we're gonna beat you, and I wouldn't expect that any other way from a fan of somebody who's a fan of another team. I would not expect it any other way. I think we split. Okay. Well, he did throw 2 touchdowns against Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too overly confident. I mean, we'll probably, give our 3 keys to victory before we get out of here, and then give a score, because we are doing a live stream Sunday at 12:30. 12:30 Sunday. I'm working at 11. Hurry up, coming here. Boom, bang, chang. And then I'll send an invite out to Mark because he's going to be some bar somewhere. And
we would like Jose. If you want to come on and just not, just be in the chat and take some abuse, that would be fantastic.
That'd be great. I mean, it'll be exciting.
Watch Bubba have a meltdown if they run.
Oh, I'll be cursing up. I'll be. Last week when I watched we had a live stream against Browns versus Minnesota. It was very relaxing. It was very chilled. There was no stress like the Steelers. No offense. My heart beats in the fourth quarter very, very fast. And you are absolutely right, Don. Tomlin's record for Steelers record on Thursday is garbage. I hate Thursday night games no matter what. Yep. Baker had to go through adversity. Yeah, I still don't know why they got rid of him. And I just don't know. And the owner of it, he has a minority of the Steelers, but also too, millionaires breed millionaires, because now they're getting that indoor stadium. Well, let me ask you, Jose, I don't know where you live, but are you happy that they're building a new stadium because it's a dome stadium instead of just the regular rugged, Cleveland type of weather? Because that'll be the only dome now in
but wait a
the AFC North.
Time out, Bubba. Today's day and age, if I'm spending $200 for a ticket, I don't want to freeze my dick off.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're warming up with some ginger brandy or something.
No, I just don't. I don't do cold.
Yeah, because we're older. I don't know about going to another game anymore. I went to the opener. I'm just old. Like it's hard unless I take some gummies or shed some weight. I mean, it's a young kids. Going to a game is a young kid's sport. I would like to play what's Bubba's blood pressure now? Pretty good. Pretty good. Surprisingly, it used to be 117 over like 80 or 78. I don't know what it is now. Well, that's because I yell and scream. So when it's all good. Watson was very good. It's just something happens, But yeah, I would.
They start thinking about walleye fishing on Lake Erie, and they stop thinking about football.
I just feel that like they lose that mystique when you want to. When I want to watch a football game, I don't want to watch it in a fucking dome stadium. That's just how I am. Like I've never been to a game in a dome stadium, but I've been to many events in like the arenas and stuff in Pittsburgh.
I don't think I've been to I've been to dome stadiums and never watched a game.
Yeah, I just feel that the natural weather, you know what I mean? Like, you never know. It could be like, the snow. Like now 5 years from now, when we go to Cleveland and the fucking snow's blowing, now we'll be inside. Oh, yeah, my feed's I'm about 30 seconds behind. About 30 seconds. I have great channels. I get all the football. I get everything. It's just that.
Yeah, I don't think an antenna would work. You're 67 miles from Pittsburgh, so.
No, I get all that stuff. I think mine's a delayed reaction.
KDK and ABC and
new stadiums have effect. Well, that's true. Okay, Randy, you got a good point. Moved into Three River Stadium, yeah, but also too, it was more than just the stadium. It was the draft and how they built that team through Chuck Noll, So anyway, Jane, before we get out of here, and we do appreciate all you guys for coming on the Steelers Dynasty podcast, the 75th edition here on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock, Mondays at 10 o'clock, which I messed up the thing, and everybody's like, Bubba, where are you at? I put 9 o'clock. I had to re-edit it because I hit the wrong button. And then Tuesday nights, it's been varied. Wherever Mark is in his world traveling thing that we have the show, once he tells us, we can, let the notifications out.
We try to do 7 or 8.
Yeah. So, and we've been doing a little earlier because Germany is a little earlier. But, Shane, what are your 3 keys to the Steelers' victory over the Cleveland Browns?
Stop the run. Keep winning that turnover battle.
Ooh, okay. Hi, Andy. How are you? Thanks, Afton. Well, my 3 keys to victory are like yours: stopping a run, having our run defense come alive. Aaron Rodgers, commanding presence on the football field with quick releases, guiding the team to touchdowns, and using the double tight ends jumbo package to the way we need to. And third would be stopping or delaying the Myles Garrett attack, because last 2 games he has no sacks. Keep Myles Garrett on a hamster wheel, running for that fucking carrot. But there's nothing
keep
there.
Streak alive.
Yeah, keep it having.
Yep.
Make it 3 games with no sacks and not being a dominating force that he can be. But also too, I mean, he was going to leave Cleveland anyway. There we go. Those are the 3 right there. Don't be the soft little bitches. I like that. That's good. That's good. Don't be the soft little bitches. So, Shane, what is your score going to be?
I'm thinking this is going to be fairly high scoring.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go to odd score, a strange score. Something has to happen for this score.
Gotcha.
Steelers are going to come from behind, actually.
God, I hope not.
Last possession.
Holy
Gotta
shit.
gotta make your BP go up.
Yeah, no shit. Okay.
I'm gonna say 27-24 Steelers.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say 24-13 Steelers. And I'll get to these guys 18-13.
Ooh.
27-16. I would love that one. That one right there would just be, I would be popping champagne. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
You're seeing this stuff in your little bears popping up.
What the hell's that? What is that? Or who is that?
It's the bear from Toy Story.
Oh, I guess you're right. You know, the last Toy Story movie was like The Walking Dead, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you guys know this has not scored more than... I didn't know that. But it's an AFC North matchup, and things get a little crazy. 24-21. Pittsburgh, I'm hoping, Dawn.
Okay.
29-16. Andy, thank you so much. I had it 35-13. I would be shocked if we broke 20. Randy says a win from behind, and he liked that. And George T said 30-15 Steelers. I like that. Tom says 17-13. Evan says 30-27.
Haven't hit the thumbs up yet. Thank you, guys. But
hit it.
I'm gonna be honest. These shows are fun.
I love doing these shows. Even though I'm congested, and hopefully I don't sound like I'm in a wind tunnel, but yeah, I honestly, I told Tammy last night I love doing these podcasts and stuff. Besides being married to my wife, right now, the podcasting stuff is the best thing going.
But it doesn't hit as hard as it used to. Maybe because the bye week, it's like this week I'm just not feeling it because I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the live watch party.
I'm so excited.
I
just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control when I think I like it. I can't because I'm seriously though. I get some Elvis shades. I'll be singing Donk of Shane. That's not Elvis. That's I don't have that's the Mike Tomlin shades.
Yeah, White Tomlin.
Yeah. White Tomlin.
And now he doesn't have a beard. Like the beard isn't as long. So.
Craig says 21-10 Steelers. Well, it says, yes, it's always the first thing I do is give Bub and Shane the finger. And it's not number one. It's not this finger. It's not a thumbs up either. So, you know how the little Italian Sicilian ladies go, fungu. Oh, yeah. Wow.
You know what? I have to see that. And Tom deserves this.
Thank you so much, Tom. What do you want to see?
Let's see the parrot.
Oh, you want to see the parrot? You want to see the video of the parrot? We'll do the video of the parrot. That guy is a prick.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. African parrots. They're big and they're huge.
Well, they're not African.
Well, I don't know because I don't get out much. What are they? Can they talk?
I get paid to talk, sir.
Oh, they get paid to talk?
I get paid to talk.
Oh, you get paid to talk? Okay. He gets paid to talk, and the birds just look. There we go. He's like, "Out of hell with you guys." That's okay, Steeler Dynasty podcast. We're good. That's good. Okay.
That guy's a douchebag. I love it.
Still a classic. That's a classic. Classic. Will always be in these archives. That always. And
guys, if you see the bird guy in Pittsburgh, you got to heckle him.
You fucking, you know what you do? You fucking bring your cat.
No, you say, "Hey, I love your African parrots." Just to be a smartass, just say how much you love his African parrot.
I thought it was an African parrot.
Yeah, that's Thanks, what I would
Mom,
say
we
if I was
appreciate
a cat. And
I know I got bird blindness. I had
Just
bird
like-
blindness.
Just like the guy, just like Tim Meadows on Peacemaker.
Well, I got it from Tim Meadows. What can I say? You know,
Well, here's the thing, Carth. He has bird shit on that. His good Troy
I must cut out
Polamalu
on the
jersey.
swearing, especially when company's present. Yeah, sorry, I try to. And talking trash
Did
with the
we
Steelers.
swear a lot?
Oh, this must be this is the new one here.
Wait. Did we swear a lot tonight?
Yeah. When we started
Oh,
off
man,
going
I'm
against
sorry,
Cleveland,
Randy.
I did. I'm sorry, Randy.
Randy,
But talking,
you know you have company, so we'll behave.
yeah, we'll do the PG. We'll
Your
do the
fault.
Walt Disney version.
Randy,
we'll be
we'll
like
be PG-13. We'll put air muffs.
Yeah,
Turn it down.
like Jimmy Cricket, or I can talk like Mickey Mouse. Go G Walker, guys! Join the Steelers Dynasty podcast. Holy heck!
God.
Yeah, talking trash with the Steelers gang. That's good. Come on anytime, brother. I mean, hey. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I do. I think I do have. Well, I don't know what I got. I took a pseudo whatever pill. I don't like taking pills. Yeah, I don't like. Oh. well, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah,
I like that.
But thanks for coming on. though. We appreciate it.
Tubular.
Hey, that's two Brownie fans we had. So we
fans.
must be hitting the Browns algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Mickey Mouse. Disney's taking they don't have their parks are really like there's not anybody going. They're having a hell of a time.
Well, you know what? That's the way it goes. But hey, guys, thanks for hanging out with us, and we appreciate Tom giving some love, and we do appreciate it. Look, we don't ask for it, but you guys give it, so God bless you. But also too, we will have a live watch party Sunday 12:30. If you Brownie fans are popping in the Wednesday show, you can pop in the Sunday live stream, which it'll be very, very exciting. We're ready for the AFC North matchup. I'm ready to kick some ass. I really am.
So I'm putting in the chat tomorrow at what is it? What time?
Tomorrow at 9:00 is my other YouTube channel called the Triple B Experience, where we do pulp culture on Thursdays at 9. Myself, Shane, and our man Cable, we will be giving our top 10 2000 to 2009 movies. We have a couple honorable mentions. We have to deduct them down to 10. When we talk of pulp culture, we're going to talk the second to last episode of Peacemaker and some other MCU stuff and pulp culture stuff because I had to switch up. If you never knew, I had to switch up and do two YouTube channels because the algorithms couldn't get the Steelers and all my other stuff. So I do two shows for all the stuff I love and in pulp culture and wrestling and all the interviews. And then I do on the Triple B Experience, and this one's all Steelers stuff, but we throw a little bit of stuff in. That's just how we are.
And Browns fans are welcome there.
Browns fans are welcome on that show. You got and I appreciate other fan base coming on, and hey, they showed their love, and it was respectful, and it was cool. So, okay, well, like I said, Sunday 12:30 live watch party. Pittsburgh Steelers at home against the Cleveland Browns. You are watching the Steelers Dynasty podcast. I'm your host, Bubba Brewer, with my co-host, the one and only Shane Stodmiller. Good night, Shane.
Good night, Bubba. Good night, chat.
Good night, chat. Go Steelers!